Welcome back to World Tour. Get ready to dive deep into Asia, a continent overflowing with breathtaking landscapes, ancient mysteries, cutting-edge innovations, and cultures so rich they'll leave you speechless. Today, we're counting down mind-blowing facts about Asia's countries. Let's uncover the magic. India. The Taj Mahal is considered to be the greatest architectural achievement in the whole range of Indo-Islamic architecture. Its recognized architectonic beauty has a rhythmic combination of solids and voids, concave and convex and light shadow, such as arches and domes, further increases the aesthetic aspect. The Indus Valley Civilization, one of the oldest civilizations known to humanity, began over 5,000 years ago in what is now modern-day Pakistan and India. This ancient society introduced advanced city planning with intricate drainage systems, showcasing a surprisingly sophisticated urban lifestyle for its time. China. Spanning over 13,000 miles, the Great Wall of China is the longest structure ever built by humans. Far beyond a single wall, it's actually a series of interconnected walls, built over centuries to protect against invasions. Walking its length would take more than a year. With more than 4,000 years of recorded history, China is one of the few existing countries that also flourished economically and culturally in the earliest stages of world civilization. China is unique among nations in its longevity and resilience as a discrete politico-cultural unit. Japan. Samurai warriors followed the Bushido Code, a philosophy grounded in loyalty, honor, and respect, rather than just fighting. These legendary warriors studied poetry and art, making them not only skilled fighters but also refined members of society. Japan is known for everything from onsen hot springs and kabuki baths, dating to the 6th and 16th centuries, respectively, to all-night neon-lit dance parties, anime, and sushi boat restaurants. Vietnam. Ha Long Bay, with its 1,600 limestone islands and emerald green waters, is not just a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it's also steeped in myth. Locals believe dragons descended from the mountains to protect them, creating the bay's unique topography. Vietnam is home to the largest cave in the world. One of the most remarkable facts about Vietnam is that this country is home to Sun Dong Cave, the world's largest cave. Nestled in the heart of Phong Nha, Cây Bang National Park, this subterranean marvel is a testament to Vietnam's natural splendor. Cambodia. Angkor Wat, the world's largest religious monument, originally built as a Hindu temple, is now a Buddhist pilgrimage site. Its intricate carvings depict scenes from Hindu epics, reflecting both ancient spirituality and the kingdom's artistic brilliance. But Cambodia's rich cultural heritage is derived from more than two events: the golden pinnacle of the 9th to 15th century Khmer Empire and the tragedy of its genocidal modern-day history, even as the two events have marked the country's cultural and social fabric irreversibly. Thailand. Songkran, the Thai New Year, is celebrated each April with vibrant water festivals across the country. What began as a gentle sprinkling of water to wash away sins has turned into an epic, nationwide water fight. Thailand is the only Southeast Asian country that wasn't colonized by the Europeans. The Kingdom of Siam, as it was then known, was the only nation in the region that managed to avoid having its wealth siphoned out by Western powers, which is how it got one of its many nicknames. Land of the Free. Indonesia is the world's largest archipelago, with over 17,000 islands. From the jungles of Sumatra to the beaches of Bali, each island has its own distinct culture, wildlife, and natural beauty. Indonesia's coral reefs, tropical forests, and mangrove ecosystems support one of the greatest concentrations of biodiversity on Earth. Indonesia is at the center of the Coral Triangle, the global epicenter of marine biodiversity, and has the third largest tropical rainforest in the world. South Korea's cultural exports, like K-pop and K-dramas, have made an enormous impact globally, blending traditional Korean values with modern themes, creating an unstoppable cultural wave known as the Hallyu, or Korean wave. South Korea boasts the world's fastest wireless internet speeds. It is one of the countries that has fastest internet. What's more, every South Korean enjoys access to broadband internet, making it a tech-savvy nation. 11. Surprisingly, South Korea boasts an astonishing variety of over 150 distinct types of kimchi. Bhutan is holding a significant title of being the only country that is carbon negative. The constitution mandates that at least 60% of the country has to be under forest cover. Right now, about 70% of the country is covered by forests. The kingdom is undoubtedly one of the greenest countries in the world. Bhutan measures national success not by its economy but by gross national happiness, GNH, a unique approach that prioritizes environmental protection, cultural preservation, and personal well-being over material wealth. Malaysia. The rafflesia, a unique parasitic plant native to Malaysia's rainforests, is the world's largest flower, growing up to 3 feet across and weighing 15 pounds. Known for its pungent odor, it's affectionately called the corpse flower. The country is multi-ethnic and multicultural, which has a significant effect on its politics. About half the population is ethnically Malay, with minorities of Chinese, Indians, and indigenous peoples. The official language is Malaysian Malay, a standard form of the Malay language. Sri Lanka. This island nation, known as the Pearl of the Indian Ocean, boasts over 1,300 miles of coastline. With a rich marine biodiversity, it's one of the best places to see blue whales in their natural habitat. Sri Lanka, often called the Pearl of the Indian Ocean and the Teardrop of India, has a beauty that's hard to match. The nickname Pearl of the Indian Ocean is likely because of its stunning natural landscapes, diverse wildlife, and abundance of precious gemstones. Philippines. Made up of over 7,000 islands, the Philippines is home to a variety of unique ecosystems. The Chocolate Hills, a geological formation in Bohol, turn brown during the dry season, hence their chocolate name. Outstanding physical features of the Philippines include the irregular configuration of the archipelago, the coastline of some 22,550 miles, 36,290 kilometers, the great extent of mountainous country, the narrow and interrupted coastal plains, the generally northward trend of the river systems, and the spectacular lakes. Bangladesh. The Sundarbans mangrove forest, shared by Bangladesh and India, is the largest mangrove forest in the world, and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, housing endangered Bengal tigers in a unique tidal ecosystem. The rivers of Bangladesh, including the mighty Brahmaputra and Ganges deltas, are not just geographical features but lifelines for millions of Bangladeshis. These waterways not only sustain agriculture and livelihoods but also shape the country's unique landscape and cultural practices. Uzbekistan's historic cities of Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva were once key stops along the Silk Road, an ancient trade route that connected Asia to Europe, fostering cultural and commercial exchange for centuries. Uzbekistan is among the world's leading cotton producers. It is known for its orchards and vineyards and is also important for raising Karakul sheep and silkworms. Uzbekistan's mineral and oil and gas reserves are substantial. The country produces and exports a large volume of natural gas. Mongolia. The Nadam Festival, known as the Three Manly Games, is Mongolia's annual celebration of wrestling, horse racing, and archery traditions essential to Mongolian culture and identity, celebrated in grand fashion each summer. Mongolia is the world's largest landlocked country that does not border a closed sea, and much of its area is covered by grassy steppe, with mountains to the north and west and the Gobi Desert to the south. Ulaanbaatar, the capital and largest city, is home to roughly half of the country's population. Singapore. Known for its awe-inspiring super trees and futuristic architecture, Singapore's Gardens by the Bay is a 250-acre garden complex showcasing vertical gardens, energy-saving super trees, and a towering cloud forest that houses the tallest indoor waterfall in the world. What is Singapore mostly known for? Aside from its postcard-worthy attractions, Singapore is famous for its melting pot of food hubs, tidiness, and shopping centers. Dazzling skyscrapers decorate the skyline, which can be enjoyed by upscale restaurants and bars overlooking the city. Borneo, home to the endangered orangutan and the world's smallest elephant, Borneo's dense rainforests house countless rare species, making it a top conservation priority and a haven for biodiversity. Borneo is home to Southeast Asia's highest mountain, Mount Kinabalu. During the last 10 years, 360 new species have been found in Borneo. Borneo is one of the most biodiverse places on the planet, being home to an estimated 15,000 different plant species. Tibet, the yak, is central to Tibetan life, providing locals with milk, wool, and transport across the harsh Himalayan terrain. Tibetan nomads rely heavily on yaks for survival in the cold mountains. With its breathtaking views, rich culture, and deep spirituality, Tibet is one of the most mysterious and attractive places on the planet. Pink skies, highest mountain peaks, ancient monasteries, and unique culture make Tibet special. Saudi Arabia. In recent years, Saudi Arabia has launched futuristic projects like NEOM, a $500 billion megacity with advanced technology and zero carbon footprint, a vision for the future of sustainable living. The country is the epicenter of Islamic values and cultures. The country is young, but it has a vibrant history. Saudi Arabia is gaining traction because of its oil reserves, religious sites Mecca and Medina, ideology of Wahhabism, and more. Kuwait, Iraq, Oman, UAE, and Jordan bordered this Islamic country. Qatar's rise on the global stage has been meteoric, driven by its ambitious economic transformation, including world-class architectural marvels and its hosting of the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Qatar has one of the world's largest reserves of petroleum and natural gas and employs large numbers of foreign workers in its production process. Because of its oil wealth, the country's residents enjoy a high standard of living and a well-established system of social. Jordan, the ancient city of Petra, carved directly into pink sandstone cliffs, is one of the new 7 wonders of the world. This rose city still holds mysteries from its Nabatean builders. Jordan is home to more than 100,000 archaeological, religious, and tourist sites. Like Petra, Dead Sea, Wadi Rum, and Jerash, only to name a few. Jordan is rich in history and culture. It is a great holiday destination to enjoy your time and educate yourself on Middle Eastern heritage. Armenia's winemaking tradition dates back over 6,000 years. The world's oldest known winery was discovered in a cave in Armenia, revealing advanced ancient winemaking techniques. Armenia is known for its beautiful landscapes, its cuisine, culture, and history. Since Armenia was the first country to officially adopt Christianity, you can find some of the world's oldest churches and monasteries located in the extremely beautiful natural settings. Turkey. Troy, the ancient city of the famed Trojan War, is located in present-day Turkey, bridging myth and history along its fabled shores. Turkey is a dazzling vacation destination for tourists who love to witness ancient monuments and empires. Additionally, the vibrant culture, mesmerizing landscapes, and mouth-watering delicacies attract tourists from all over the world. Iran. Persian carpets are a rich tradition in Iran, with each carpet telling a unique story of Persian culture, mythology, and artistry through its detailed, hand-woven patterns. Iran is a major regional power, due to its large reserves of fossil fuels, including the world's second-largest natural gas supply, third-largest proven oil reserves, its geopolitically significant location, military capabilities, cultural hegemony, regional influence, and role as the world's focal point of Shia Islam. Iraq. Known as the cradle of civilization, Iraq was home to Mesopotamia, where the earliest forms of writing were developed over 5,000 years ago, forever changing human history. Iraq is nicknamed the cradle of civilization. Thousands of years ago, on the plains that make up about a third of Iraq, Powerful empires rose and fell while people in Europe and the Americas were still hunting and gathering and living more primitive lives. Syria, Damascus, one of the world's oldest continuously inhabited cities, has roots that stretch back over 4,000 years and is home to countless historic sites. A number of Syria's archaeological and historic features have been recognized by UNESCO as World Heritage Sites. These include the ancient cities of Damascus, Aleppo, and Bostra, the site of Palmyra, and the Crusader period fortresses of Krakte Chevalier, Castle of the Knights, and Khalat Salah al-Din, fortress. Georgian hospitality is legendary. The tradition of supra, or feasting, brings together family and friends for hours of food, drink, and toasts, often led by a toastmaster or tamada. Natural resources. With over half the state covered in pine trees and more commercial forestland than any other state, it's no wonder Georgia is known for its lumber, resins, and turpentine, which all come from trees. Asia's countries reveal incredible stories, ancient secrets, and a bold future, each adding to the mosaic of this fascinating continent. Don't forget to subscribe to World Tour for more inspiring journeys around the globe. Let us know in the comments which of these amazed you most, or if there's another fact we should have included. Until next time on World Tour. Thanks for watching.